Hi students, today I am going to explain one of the important concept in your chemical bonding chapter, polar and non-polar molecules and dipole moment. You know, here polar molecules refers the molecules having permanent co the molecules having polar covalent bonds with permanent dipole moment value are called as polar molecules. Example: water, ammonium, hydrogen fluoride and HCl, etc. Here these molecules are called as a polar molecules. These molecules, these having a polar covalent bonds. Polar covalent bonds means we can separate these two molecules into partial charges. So here I am going to take hydrogen fluoride is the best example for polar molecules. Here I am going to separate this hydrogen fluoride into partially negative charge. I am giving negative charge for fluorine atom and slightly positive charge for hydrogen atom. So these hydrogen fluoride molecules obey permanent dipole moment values. This is about polar molecules. In the case of water also. So I am going to write water structure. The structure of water is bent structure, right? Here oxygen takes slightly to minus charge and this hydrogen takes slightly positive charge and this hydrogen takes slightly positive charge. So in the water molecule having a polar covalent bonds. Polar covalent bonds means we can break this covalent bond means it gives partial charges to both the atoms present in the molecules. Next point, in polar molecules the two different atoms have slightly electronegative difference and hence the electron density is unequally shared between two atoms. These bonds are vector bonds. Look here. In the case of hydrogen fluoride, here fluoride takes slightly negative charge and hydrogen takes slightly positive charge. This is a slightly electronegative difference. And the electron density is unequally shared between two atoms. Here fluorine having a 7 valence electron surrounding around the central atom, right? In the hydrogen there is only 1 valence electron. But in the case of covalent bond, only one electron is shared in fluorine atom and one electron is shared in hydrogen atom. Then it becomes a covalent bond. So in the case of hydrogen, the complete sharing of electron takes place. In the case of fluorine, there is an unequal share of electron takes place. So these bonds are called as a vector bonds. This is about polar molecules. Next, coming to the non-polar molecules, the molecule with non-polar covalent bonds with zero dipole moment value are called the non-polar molecules. Here these non-polar molecules obey zero dipole moment value. But in the case of polar molecule, it obeys some value, some dipole moment value. But in the case of non-polar molecule, it obeys zero dipole moment value. Example, carbon dioxide, BF3, Cl2, trifluoroboron, chloride Cl2, CCl4, tetrachloromethane and CCH6 benzene, etc. In this molecule, the electron density is equally shared or bond moments of vector get cancelled. Here what happens? These bond moment vectors are vectors in shape, not cancelled each other. But in the case of non-polar molecules, these electron density is equally shared or bond moment vectors get cancelled. Here the best example is carbon dioxide. Here the net dipole moment is like this, but the bond vectors are going this side. At this stage, the mu is equal to 0. In the case of BF3 also. Here carbon takes slightly positive charge and the negative charge. This takes negative charge. BF3 also like this. The net dipole moment goes, the direction is like this, but the bond directions like this. Why the bond directions are like this? When opposite to the net dipole moment here means here fluorine is a highly electronegative atom when compared to boron. In the case of carbon dioxide also, carbon is an electropositive element compared to these oxygen atoms. So the bond moments are moving towards oxygen molecule, but net dipole moment moving towards this carbon atom. So here in this case mu is equal to 0. In this case also mu is equal to 0. Similarly for all these molecules. These are all about non-polar molecule. Next one is dipole moment. Here dipole moment, the symbol is mu. Here definition of dipole moment is, it is the product of distance between the two ionic centers and the magnitude of charges of the given polar covalent bond. Okay, here the formula mu is equal to d into delta. Here d product, it is a product of distance we are measuring in d, two ionic distance between two ionic center, and the magnitude of charges, it is denoted by the symbol delta, right? So mu is equal to d into delta. Here d is the distance between two positive and negative ionic center and delta is the magnitude of charges. So it is a vector quantity. It is denoted by the symbol mu. The SI unit of mu is dB. SI unit is dB. So I am writing here dB. So here 1 dB value is equal to 3.34 into 10 to the power of minus 30. This is coulomb meter, not C. Coulomb meter. So 1 dB value is equal to 3.34 into 10 to the power of minus 30 coulomb meter. So as we know that d is equal to distance between two positive and negative ionic center and delta is equal to magnitude of charges. Note, here we know that all polar molecules obey dipole moment. Note, for example, for cis isomers mu is equal to 0.